So here is my nice outdoor redneck wood boiler. Inside of a trailer, which I enclosed. I bought the trailer for $10 at an auction. Spent a little bit of money on insulation and OSB and 2x4s to enclose it. And inside it sits this humble wood boiler made in Rushford, Minnesota that I bought for $17 at an auction. I had to buy that transfer pump. That was $100 and some, most expensive part of this whole project. I was using a swimming pool plastic filter pump for them above ground swimming pools, but I kind of melted it. And got this nice gauge so I can see I'm running about 140 degrees and a little under 10 psi water pressure. And it's got this squirrel cage fan on it, which is thermostatically controlled by this. I got it set for 140 degrees and it'll automatically kick that fan in and out to stoke, well not stoke, but give the fire air to keep the boiler temperature at about 140 degrees. And then it's got another one right there, and I'll explain what that's for a little bit later. And I just use a universal radiator hose and another scrap radiator hose to hook it to this 1.25" conduit. And there's a wire here from this switch that goes with the pipes. And that runs inside, so I'll go in there and show you the other half of the system. Now here's where those pipes come through the window in typical redneck fashion. And I got another hunk of hose and a universal radiator hose, some more pipe. Goes up to this unit, which consists of a radiator out of a 98 Pontiac Grand Prix and some custom sheet metal ductworking, and a green heck exhaust fan I scrap picked from one of my buddy's scrap piles. And then it's got a place for air filter and whatnot over there, run by a 3-phase motor on a variable frequency drive. And then I got it hooked up with the radiator cap so it pressurizes the system, and it's got the overflow bottle in it, and just like it would be in the car. Now again, here's that wire I showed you from outside. Runs over here to the control for the fan. So you turn it on, fan comes on, and then with this knob you can control the speed of the fan. Well, what that upper switch out in the boiler trailer does is it's parallel with this. So if you got the heat shut off and you got a fire in the boiler and it starts getting too hot where you're starting to risk boiling the water in the boiler, that switch will kick in and it'll bypass this switch and automatically kick that fan on, so it'll get rid of some of the heat and you don't boil the boiler. So then over here everything is hooked up, and here's the variable frequency drive. So that's what controls the speed of that 3-phase motor on the blower unit. Then if you paint something with that thing running, here's about what the furnace filter looks like after you're done. It's about 5 degrees outside, and as you can see, it's a nice 73 degrees inside.